Hello, hello, welcome into StratiGG. Today we're playing round 9 of the Capital Conquest World Championship. We've made it all the way through to the quarterfinals. This round will take place over 3 games as with the previous rounds, and we just have to win one of those 3 games to advance to the semis. Let's see if we can do it. As we enter game 1, we're 6th in turn order. These are the settings. The map is City of the Dead. It is Capital Conquest. We've got expert bots. It has exponential cards, but with some alterations. We're doing this in a sandbox game. Stable portals. We do have blizzards and we do have fog of war. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly the differences are in this one. I think it's probably going to be the blizzard layout more than anything else. Let's take a look at that blizzard layout. So all the bridge connections in the bottom have been blizzarded off. So have the top section. Okay, let's have a quick look at the bonuses. Yeah, the bonuses have all been reduced to 0 as well. So yeah, in a sandbox game for these semi-finals, and it's definitely a no bonus game because there are no bonuses. They're all worth 0. This isn't obviously the standard layout of the map. We're playing as purple. And so where are we gonna cap? I'm gonna cap on the 2 at the top, I think, because it lets us kill guard this yellow player up there. I'm just gonna have a quick scan to see if there's any other better kill guard positions that we might go for. And I'm sure other people are going to be trying to grab some kill guard positions as well. This position would kill guard this down at the bottom. We've got the black 2 up at the top, which will also kill guard this territory. So we've got at least three kill guard positions. This red one would also kill guard me and yellow. I don't think we see that though. I think that's... I'm not sure if these connect in the center, but that's not a 1-point kill guard. Okay, red goes at the top. Does the purple 2 connect to this red 1? Oh, I don't know. It looks like it should, but I don't know if it does. Okay, there's a portal in play over here. And the portal goes to there. So potentially... No, that's not going to be a kill guardy spot. So we've got at least 3 positions where if people cap on them, they are hard kill guarding someone. And I have the option of one of them. This is going to be a very, very technical game. Obviously, we made it all the way through to the quarterfinals. Let's introduce our opponents. And once again, they are all top grandmasters. Speedster is playing as black. We've got Roberto Laws in red. Yellow is Josiah. Orange is Stevie Boomer. And pink is Pezzy Stratus. And myself playing as purple today. In game 1 of round 9 of the Capital Conquest World Championship. Black didn't opt for the kill guard position, which is quite surprising to me. Maybe these guys haven't realized that there are no bonuses yet. Let's have a quick check of these blizzards once again. Just make sure there isn't one cheeky position. Yeah, I think these are just standard settings. And they've just forced it into being a no bonus game pretty much by removing all the bonus troops from all the different continents. See orange's cap, we see red's cap. We see pink's cap down there at the bottom left. Okay, how is my cap going to be the most open? I don't know. It's a gamble. It looks like this 2 should connect into the back there. Obviously, it is locked as long as that 2 doesn't get hit. So it's not a great cap, but it does immediately give me a kill guarded player behind me that nobody else knows about. It's very, very risky if I never get opened. I'm going to go for it. This is game 1 of round now. We've got 2 more chances after this if it doesn't pan out. If it doesn't pay off, and we'll see where we go from here. It could have been the worst mistake ever, but we'll definitely find out. Okay, it's also... Oh no, we're behind black as well up here. Is black also capped up at this position? This is going to be a crazy game if 3 of us have capped up here. This is going to be very funny indeed. Okay, here comes red on turn 1. We're not seeing any slow rolling going on, at least not inside our vision yet. For any crazy turn 1 cap shenanigans. And red takes a card inside, showing that this position up here on Foundry Hold is not the black cap. So black was trying to add behind red here to secure the kill guard for themselves. Oh, is this going to be a turn 1 cap roll? No, they teased it though. They teased it with the tonguey face, highlighting the territory next to pink's cap. Okay, everyone's taking a good long time to think about their position in this turn 1. I should be trying to keep my lines open for black and red, potentially. Shocky face and well played coming from orange. Cryy face from orange. Okay. We don't see what's going on at the minute. Guess we need to take a look down here. Well, this yellow stack has just taken a card across, so we're seeing that this isn't capped on a kill guard. Our card's going to be down there, but we also need to try and get as much vision as we can over these next few turns. So I'm going to be trying to spread out my positions. I'm lacking a lot of vision down here in the bottom right, so I do want to improve that over the next few turns. So I'm going to add to this stack with looking towards coming down this bottom line with the 6 over the next few turns. Okay, yellow moves into the kill guard position. Well played by them. I forgot to check if that connects. Damn it. I think it probably does. Again, we see the little flat section there at the top. Black opens the line for me. Seeing a nice slow early game. Nothing crazy going on, as is to be expected. Everyone just trying to shake out their troops, get as much vision as they can. Unfortunately, I get my lines blocked down here at the bottom right. I do have another option, another route potentially to come this way, to get some vision that way. I'm going to signal to say I'm coming this way on my next turn. Give black a chance to preserve those troops. I mean, I signaled that I'm coming this way on my next turn. If you're going to try and block it, that stack is getting hit. I'm not... Okay, they do move it. Well played. Unfortunately, they move it in the direction that just delays it another turn. Okay, we see red coming up, so black moved 2 spaces. Unfortunate for red that they're about to get this stack hit. Black starts their turn with 7 troops. Everyone still has... Yeah, that's just territory. That's just territory. So black is holding at least 15 territories. Nobody's hitting any black. My territory count's starting to creep up there as well. This tells us that the black player, like myself, is trying to expand aggressively in this early game to get as much vision as they can across the board. And I'm going to start ramping that up as well on my turn. It's best to try and get vision early whilst there's a limited number of blocking actually taking place. Okay, a pink 8 stack being there is unfortunate. Okay, so black is starting to guard this top position now, trying to maintain that kill guard. Black also still not being hit down, leaving these little stacks everywhere to dissuade people from actually hitting them. I, on the other hand, have not done that, so people are just hitting my ones now. Okay, move your 8 then. I signaled you. I signaled your 8 the previous turn. I mean, you shouldn't be too precious about rolling 3s. Just roll them. Do we see the 8 move? We do see the 8 move, okay. Yeah, that's good for me. Probably want to add another one up there just to be on the safe side. We're going to continue our little migration on this right-hand side. And down at the bottom here. Haven't seen this little cheeky territory. And we have not seen this position down here on the bottom right either. Still a lot of this board that I just have not seen yet. Does red stay off that territory? Do we get to see it on our next turn? We do. Okay, that's brilliant. That's one thing off the list of potential mistakes that we could make down the line. But again, we've got so many territories still that we have to try and scout out. And people are just leaving their stacks, blocking lines already. Oops, says Pink. Pink wants in here. It's not me blocking them. It looks like just nobody's hitting black. Well, okay, they did get knocked down. They have had some things hit. Big 27 cap in the middle for orange. Orange will be trying their utmost not to block any of their lines hitting outways. We're in a corner, so we just have to try and keep our lines open from this line as best as we can. Red's capped on this bridge connection in the top, which blocks that way. But yeah, high likelihood of feeds happening on these settings. Unfortunately, it continues to be exponential cards as we head into this quarterfinals. Okay. Just trying to tick off little things. Tick off little sections of the board, figure out where we are. Oh, wildcard. That'll be very, very nice if we get to keep hold of that. As we get to the first round of trades. 5 trade coming in for black. We still don't know where the black's cap is. Must be down here or maybe on this section up at the top. I still have no vision in this central section of the board. It's black's first time seeing the pink cap, potentially. I cannot use this 5 stack to come down and take a look around because it blocks my lines. That's why I've been forced to try and expand this way and around. But we've definitely hit a bit of a brick wall at this point. Thankfully, we're getting the biggest trade, so I can... Oh, they got a +2 on that territory, making it even more difficult to get through. Yeah, this is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate because stacks are going to have to start getting hit. We need information. We need this vision. We're not just going to sacrifice our chance to win this game and be precious about not hitting troops. Like, I don't think people understand that you can't block lines like this. Your stacks are going to get hit, especially at this level of play, because people need to get through to have some vision. I could try to come through this way, which I also need to do as well on this left-hand side. Get vision here and here. And I just had to say this red 7's getting hit because I need to come through. It is what it is. Thankfully, I do get the biggest trade here on this first round of trades. Do I need to use my wildcard? I don't need to use my wildcard. I get to keep the wildcard. Okay, that could come in clutch later down the line. $13 trade for orange. We haven't seen any drastic plays being made yet. I'm probably going to get a few cryy / frowny faces on my turn when I hit a few of these stacks. But again, it's not trying to feed anyone. It's not trying to be too aggressive. I just need vision. Everybody needs vision in this early stage of the game. We shouldn't really be blocking lines with stacks if we can help it. But I don't think it's not necessarily a purposeful play by these guys. They're also just trying to spread out one territory at a time. And I guess we've just ended up in this position, and it's just bad luck. Big 40 cap for pink. Is 40 cap too strong at this stage in the game? Probably not, because me and pink are low in turn order, so we need our caps to be extra strong because there's another round of massive trades coming in. Before we see any more troops. So I'm going to have mine at 30. This is going to continue exploring on this side of the board. And then it's just unfortunate. It is just unfortunate. Okay, we find yellow's cap. It is on a portal. Only losing a 2 is great. Okay, we find the black cap. Okay, so now our vision of the board is pretty solid. I think that gets to stay. So hitting the orange 4 comes next to try and complete our vision of this board and get access to this area. We still haven't seen this bottom section either. Okay, that's just seemed like a retaliation hit more than trying to get vision. So again, don't recommend that. There's no need for it. Okay, so nobody's hitting black down still again. These are difficult settings. These are difficult settings, and it's just they're difficult to the point where it's almost forcing a feed because there's just so many unknowns, and you just have to take such a large risk when you try and get the kill that it's just it just becomes it just yeah, if you let me in there, I'll let you in there. Sounds like a good deal. Okay, brilliant. Pink knows what's up. Pink knows what's up here. They're sharing or exchanging vision information. So yeah, this is really well played. So my fortifier's down there. Don't want to lose that. Why is there a 3 here again? Okay, why is there 3s everywhere, guys? What are you guys doing? Okay. 30 trade comes in for black. Okay, so we're just seeing retaliatory strikes again. This is not how you should play this. I'm quite clearly just trying to figure out this map, find out where everyone is. Unfortunately, I never got to this territory. This is the one that I'm trying to get to here, down here, Solar Park, to find out if it was yellow or not. Because yellow's the guy that we're trying to kill. So as it stands now, we have not seen this top territory. We haven't seen these two next to the red cap. We haven't seen anything in this position. We know there's yellow down here at the bottom right, and we haven't seen in this little corner here or this corner at the bottom. Okay, so black traded in. Do I need to trade here? Do I die if I don't trade? Trades are getting really big now. Do I need to use the wild to trade? I don't need to use the wild to trade. I think I don't need to trade here. But everything does need to go on my cap for sure. Who knows? Red might go for me here and fail the kill. They might get the kill. I think it's a bit premature to be going for kills just yet, but you never know. And black's still just being allowed to hold 15 territories. Okay. Black being way too aggressive towards me now. Here comes the trade for red. Okay, red takes the kill guard position in the top. Well played by them. As we hit this second round of trades, the trades start to get really big now. Trades start to get really big. And the fact that I get to keep hold of that wild card for the trade on 3 is going to be clutch, assuming I survive that long. Black may be a bit afraid that I'm going to kill them. That's why they're trying to aggressively remove me from positions on the board. Ideally, I was going to try and kill yellow, but I guess maybe black is my best lines right now. Awkward to get to, and we don't know who's kill guarded down at the bottom left. That's why I was looking at yellow first. But they've just traded in, even more difficult to kill now. But this stage, assuming we survive to trade in, this is the stage where you want to start removing people from sections of the board. So Black's already started doing that with me. So my lines are awkward to get to this position in this top right hand side. So if I remove people's positions from up here, it makes my lines to kill them potentially easier. We know there's a black position up there as well. So maybe I just go up there and remove some black on this turn, as well as yellow. And then we'll see where we go from there. This would be so if they leave a stack in my way. Okay. Okay, here comes pink. 88 trade. That means we're getting the 115 trade, assuming we survive. Now they shouldn't go for us because they've never seen our cat position. They don't know where we are. I'd be interested to see if they go for anyone else though, because killing anyone else in front of them on 3 cards does set them in. Do they think they've got enough vision to get anyone else? Big 140 cap. Is this a yellow kill, or are they just trying to steal the guard? I mean, we're past asking. We're past asking. The trades are over 100 now. Just hit it. Just hit it and take it. We are past asking. That blocks my lines. I don't want to do that. Black signaling here is a massive mistake by them. See, that's what you should be doing, pink. We're past signaling at this point. Okay, so we found out that it's orange down there. Orange is capped in the center. I continue to primarily line up yellow and black, but I don't really have great kill chances right now. Do I risk black going to 5, or do I go for a very, very risky kill attempt here with a trade on 3 with 150 troops coming in? If someone else trades on 3 in a panic to try and survive, it would make it easier. But all this congestion down here at the bottom right will probably have only gotten worse over the last few turns. So black could have gotten themselves kill guarded in the top. With red taking this position, black could be behind them. So it's still super risky to go for any kills, even now with the trades being this big. With myself holding the cheeky kill guard on yellow, maybe trading on 3, but sitting and not going for a kill might be the play here, and we might get fed the yellow kill. Okay, orange comes to take a look around. Yellow says well played. Yellow potentially getting kill guarded in the top. This is why you should not signal in fog games, guys. Gives information away to your opponents. Don't do it. Of course, if you're trying to be super devious and give false information away with the emotes, it has been known to happen in the past. We also have employed that technique several times in the past. So I want to get in here. So we're going to be hitting this yellow 9. Okay, pink comes to take a look around. They find the red cap. Okay, do I trade? Do I trade? Everyone going to 4 with the amount of trades. Like the game's over at this point, and because I'm so low down in turn order, my chances of winning were so low anyway. I think trading on 3 here, but not going for a kill, is the play, because I potentially just get fed the yellow kill. And that's the play we've been going for since the beginning, because we took this kill guard cap position. So I'm going to just try and maximize my vision now as we head into this end game. And I'm assuming my lines are going to be opened for me before the end of my next turn. No point leaving a red there. Okay, there's red up there. Not really interested in any of this. We know orange is capped there. Okay, so the only position we don't, only 2 positions, 3, sorry, because there's some territories up here near the red cap that we don't yet know about as well. But the benefit of also running out of time there is it looks like we just failed a kill. But really, we weren't going for a kill. We know that we were not going for a kill here. Black knows that we hold a kill guard cap position. So black unlikely to go for any kills. Black is and red are the only ones that know that we've capped here so far. I mean, why are they hitting me back like this? This doesn't really make sense. They're just okay, this is why this is bad for black. It's just opening all my lines again. Like, you don't hit me out like this. It opens all my lines again to actually try and kill you. Like, I know that you are just only on this right-hand side now. And I know that my lines from your cap are open. Okay, maybe black's going for a kill here. No. Okay, here comes red. Does red have a trade? We know where red is capped. And again, we can see all of red on the left. So it would just be a run around this right-hand side to try and get the red kill. Is a 223 cap going to be enough? Adding at the top left here is a great play. Yes, this makes it so that I can't kill them because I don't get enough troops to hit a 9, split, and then hit a 2. So, but again, I don't think 222 stack is enough to get through all that and kill the red cap. So we continue to play for a fed game and we'll see where we go. If these guys all go to 5, I think I get fed this game potentially. But the trades are so big now, so they might be able to just crack through my cap. Okay, so they all go to 5. Okay, everybody goes to 5 cards. Interesting. $254 trade comes in for red. So unless we get fed this game, we're very unlikely to win it, as we always were, all the way down at the bottom in the turn order. And of course, we've had these emotional retaliation hits to remove us completely from the right-hand side. Might also be survival plays from black, wanting to remove as much vision and ability for us to kill them as possible, which is understandable. So red not going for the black kill there is interesting. Their line from their cap isn't open this way, but we've seen that it is open this way. So red could have killed black there. They choose not to. And we're going to be so far behind in troops now because the trades are so big. Okay, yellow knows that I'm here. Okay, yellow's going for the black kill. Yellow's trying to kill black right now. They just need to come down to find the cap. Oh, potential mispathing. I think they get around. Do they have enough troops to get it? Or is this a fed game? They also haven't seen in this little cheeky corner either, unless it's a yellow position that we don't know about. Okay, they're trying to find Trying to find black. They're not going to find it. Okay. This. Okay, they get orange. They went for orange instead. Well played. Well played. Can they finish this out and get the win? Obviously, yellow being the one to chain to the win is the worst possible situation for me because they're the one I was hoping to get fed. But that is just absolutely typical for our luck in these games. It is what it is, as they're going to try and hit pink now for the 5 cards. Should have plenty to finish them off on the other side of the board. And there goes pink. $1,291. And this is how ridiculous exponential cards are. It shouldn't be in a tournament game. It's just, at the end of the day, it's just turn order luck. And card luck. It's pretty silly. So it looks like yellow was in the winning seat this game. So we'll be going to game 2. And then maybe even game 3 in round 9. The quarterfinals of the Capital Conquest World Championship. We got some laughing going on. Oh, don't leave a 62 stack in my face. Oh, they don't finish off the kills. They don't finish off the kills. Okay. Well, they're not positioned. I mean, they're going to trade in. Have these guys just card skipped? Like, why would yellow kill me now instead of these other guys? Surely their massive stack is positioned to kill someone else. Right? Do we think they're just going to try and kill me now? Well, I'll give them the option to kill guard me down at the bottom. Okay, here comes black. Coming to change cap positions. Are they looking for red maybe? Did I miss this chance to kill red? Okay, so red is still in play somewhere. No trade on 3, so the game is over at this stage. Does red have a trade on 3 if black misses the kill? Good game. They failed the kill. Does red have the trade on 3? They do, of course they do. Trade on 3 RNG, and that's just some more silliness that is this game. And why did they come and kill me there? That makes 0 sense. I'm on 3 cards. That is the worst possible play you could have made there. Red? Worst possible play. Should have been killing black, not me. That is a silly, silly play. You need to get black. You need to keep moving, and you need to kill black right now. Okay, if he gets the double kill, it's a good play. You need to keep going. Why are you pausing? You need to get black. He's got the lines. Lines are open. He could get this and just go on to win. And this is how stupid these settings are. Yellow had this game won, but a trade on 3 lets red win. It's stupid. I don't know why we're pausing. I don't know why we're potentially failing this on time. It's 90 seconds. Okay, finally pulling their finger out as they're going to finish out the kill. Get the black kill and the trade. There's no way they fail this. I mean, why? Why leave it so long? You were pausing for so long there. Absolutely ridiculous. So now we're going to a 1v1 endgame against yellow and red. Yellow gets to trade in now and go for the cap run. I think they just have it because I don't think red can get enough troops. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe that's enough to stop a yellow cap run. Or is it? How many troops are coming in? 1,600. Okay, they're not going to go for it. They're just going to go for a positional play. Are they going to try and sit across multiple caps? I don't think that's the play at the moment. Okay, they want the portal cap. Locking all their lines to hit caps potentially. Leaving some troops on this one. Okay. This is a massive mistake by yellow. This gives red the opportunity to potentially reverse card block yellow. Yellow has left themselves cards though. So it's not going to happen. Ooh, they just lost a lot. They're forcing red into hitting caps. But red's going to get such a massive trade. They might have enough for the cap run here. Yellow's definitely tempting them. 2,000 troops come in. So we've got a 3,200 stack. The red needs to hit a 1,400 cap, followed by 500, I think it was, over here, and a 200 on the portal. Are they going to go for it? They're spending too long in time already. They've got to cover a lot of ground. This cap at the back is meaningless. No point adding to it. They do need to come off this cap as red. They do need to just come off this cap, abandon it, and come and get to this cap. Clear out the board behind you. Just sit on that cap. Leave yourself nice and open. Okay, hitting caps. I don't think this is the play at this stage. You just want to get to the next trade and then hit the caps because you're a card ahead of yellow. So in theory, you're the next to trade. Like, you don't want to be wasting troops here on the caps. It's unnecessary. You know you're the next to trade. I guess it doesn't matter as long as they're the next to trade. And yellow doesn't get lucky with the trade on 3. Red should still win it. Just with this line hitting the final cap. So that's the play that red's going for there. They're just saving themselves some caps to hit when that trade comes in. So what I suggested would have had them sat on these 2 caps with this line just being all one simple straight line the next trade. They've decided to come and take the caps early so that they just need to hit the 1 cap on the trade. And do we see it now? Another trade on 3? No. Oh my god. A second trade on 3. A second trade on 3 in a row to win the game. I mean, it's very hard to say GG. What are these settings? It's the quarterfinals of a Risk World Championship tournament. and it came down to just who had the trades on 3. It is absolutely ridiculous and for shame. But well played to all of my opponents. We don't manage to take the win in Game 1 of Round 9, the quarterfinals of the Capital Conquest World Championship. As we see Roberto Laws heading to those semi-finals, our red player, leaving the rest of us in the dust to have to try and play Games 2 and 3. Look out for Game 2 and 3 coming up on the channel very soon to find out whether we make it through to those semi-finals. If you want to pick up some more tips, tricks and strats to improve your game, check out the videos popping up on screen right now. And we'll see you in the next one.